Jane was given the Wisc assessment because she had done poorly on some standardized tests in her class, and the assessment revealed that Jane scored average as far as her IQ when it was compared to other students within her peer group. However, she did show some struggles when it came to her memory and concentration, and she falls within the 20th percentile in those areas, as well as in the area of her speed of processing information. So, being in the 20th percentile in these areas provides an indication as to why she scored lower in the areas that are based on memorization skills and the ability to recall information quickly. These areas indicated where she struggles and shows weaknesses. And then the areas that did indicate strengths for Jane included arithmetic and nonverbal reasoning. Now, I believe that the following recommendations will be beneficial to Jane moving forward, and it's important to emphasize all of these to the parents. The parents should review any material that needs to be memorized by reviewing the information consistently and constantly over and over to be sure that Jane is retaining that information. It's also imperative to ensure that Jane understands and is processing that information properly as she moves forward. There are different styles that can be used to make processing information easier. And one of those styles is called chunking information. And that's where you take a small section of information and group it together and memorize it. This can be used like phone numbers, social security numbers, credit cards, where you take a small section of the four numbers, memorize that, move on to the next until you can recall the number in its entirety. The parents also need to ensure that homework is being completed and presented by the due date. The importance here is to concentrate on the homework being completed and being submitted, not what the grade or score might be of the homework, but rather that it's being completed. The parents need to understand that they need to work with Jane in these areas of concern. The focus needs to be on her progress and overcoming these weaknesses, and again, not on her grades, her scores, or her standing amongst her peers. Now, because of Jane's weaknesses in these specific areas of processing and retaining information, she will need the help of her parents. And although she may have these struggles, Jane is still very intelligent and is just as capable as her peers of progress and success moving forward.